What's up everyone, this is Yasser Khalid, and in today's video I will be talking about the top teams in Love Cup. I know I made a video about these, but this is kind of like an updated version of the old teams, since you know some teams had changed. Some people, like the way the people adapt the meta, they always change the third Pokemon. Some people like find out that there are like better codes than the codes that they would running. So let's move into the top Pokemons. I divided them into the normal, the fire, the poison, the water, and there is +2 here. The normal type, Chansey, which I've never seen any. I think I only queued into 2 Chansey, and both of them were like stream sniping me. That's it. Lickitung was literally in every team. Wigglytuff is kind of a very underrated, solid Pokemon, but people aren't using it because it lacks the bulk versus the XL stuff. The fire, Talonflame, which was almost literally in every team. Just because of the nuke potential on this Pokemon, it can nuke literally everything. Sunicast form, it's a good Pokemon, but it get outclassed by the Talonflame and Macargo, or Gradient Slowbro as an anti-charm, anti-grass. I don't think there is any grass, there's only one grass. It's literally Bloom, that's it. Poison has like... Poison became the best type offensive wise because the fact that Poison Jab does neutral to everything or super effective other than Macargo made it one of the best types in the meta. And the best poison type, I think, is Galarian Slowbro. It's kind of an anti-meta pick. And Ariados, which became like one of the top meta Pokemons. It used to be Spice, but now it's a very meta Pokemon. Shadow Violet Plume just got outclassed by the Slowbro and the Ariados for like an anti-charm option. And what's the name of this Pokemon? Scolipede. Yeah, Scolipede is a good Pokemon that does a lot from charge move, but you have to shield everything. The Water Squad, Milotic, which I haven't seen any. Slowbro, which was one of the best answers to Medicham. And Talonflame, and Galarian Slowbro, and Ariados. Like, this thing almost beat all of them, just fast move down, but it kinda lose hard to Lickitung. Galarian Slowpoke, which is the first evolution, but it's kind of very expensive and it doesn't do that great. Alola, which was one of the top 5, literally. I think it's the top 2 even. Seeking, just for like a poison jab user that has a drill run, which does almost neutral to everything, and Icy Wind, which debuff everything. So Seeking's supposed to be one of the best Pokemons in the 2 shield, just like similar to Scolipede. But some Pokemons do not even need to use shields to win, such as Medicham, Lickitung, Alola, Talonflame, Slowbro, and Electrode. Electrode like became the best non-XL option by the end of the league. Like, this Pokemon just in the 0 can beat almost everything, especially like if they swap in Medicham to hard counter you and then they somehow baited you with a power up punch, you didn't shield the power up punch, they will be forced to go down and shield to beat Electrode, which is one of the best Pokemons to pair with Talonflame, because Talonflame just beat everything up a shield, and Electrode is good at getting shields down. Moving to the anti-meta stuff. Octillery, fun to use, like kind of, you have Lock-On, which is the best fast move energy generation wise, but it has Octazooka, which does nothing. But the Gunk Shot can almost nuke all the Charmers. The Walmart Talonflame, or the second evolution of Talonflame, just another option if you want to play like double fire birds. Aromatisse, a charm user. I think it's the best charm user, but people prefer Wigglytuff for the normal typing. Crustle, just an anti-Talonflame. That's all Crustle. That's all what Crustle does is just beat Talonflame, and Talonflame was literally everywhere. Charizard, don't use it. Blaziken, don't use it. Licky. I get scammed with this one because I thought it's gonna do well. I didn't beat anything. Corsola, if you have a level 50, if you're one of those people who already did 300 Corsolas to get a shiny and you don't know what to do with it, you can use it in this cup, by the way. Scrafty, I am sure Scrafty can be meta, but the thing is, Scrafty good versus stuff and bad versus another stuff, which That's why it's called anti-meta, because you don't beat everything. Like, Medicham is solid meta because it does well versus everything. Same for almost everything here. You always either grab a shield or win the lead or win the swap. But with Scrappy, you have to bait out the Medicham, you have to bait out the Charmer, then like you can handle the backline. The same reason why War Madame is also anti-meta, because it loses hard for stuff and beat other stuff. Washing Machine. Don't use it. Solork. Don't use it. Moving to some spicy stuff. Bravery is one of the spiciest Pokemons. It doesn't do well versus anything other than maybe Lickitung, but I'm sure it died to 3 Body Slams. Spreadsy, which is the first evolution of Aromatisse. It has Charm, it has almost the same moveset. It's a level 50 Pokemon. This Dragon, which kind of fine, but the thing is you lose to all the XLs, but if you put it versus a Talonflame, you can just RPS the game, you can just snowball the entire game. You shield once, you can grab their shields at perfect timing, you can leave the matchup with enough energy to grab another shield in the bag. So this Pokemon is very alignment dependent. I think though Tactical made a team about this Pokemon, and people like started using it like by the end of Love Cup. Scizor, I don't like it. It used to be good back in the days before Medicham before XL exists. It used to be good because Double Charm was the meta, but now Double XL is the meta. Shadow Magmortar used to be one of the best Pokemons as like anti-meta before XL exists, because it used to have access to Thunder. It has access to Thunderbolt and Karate Chop. So even if they say counter the swap you with water, you win the zero shield. Shadow Porygon, and these other stuff, which I'm not going to talk about because I don't feel like they are worth mentioning, because no one's going to use them. I have a Crocodile. I used it for 2 days because everyone was safe swapping Electrode, and this thing kind of just like bullied the Electrode because you ground type and dark. So you resist the foul play and you resist the discharge and the Volta switch. Now moving into the top teams. According to PvPoke, the best team... This is not ABB. Okay, BBML. Just the BBML. Maximum bulk. So this team is basically the bulkiest team you can build in Love Cup. Level 50 Medicham, level 50 Lickitung, and almost not level 50 Alola, but has the same stat product almost, with a hard-hitting fast move and a decent coverage. A code breaker to this team is Wigglytuff. If you go PvPoke, Tool, Team Building, this is the team you will get. Another option you might get if you're gonna play Talonflame, Medicham, Electrode. This is also a balanced team. And the code breaker to this team is Galarian Slowbro in the lead, because you will swap, you cannot swap out because you have 2 stuff that hardly lose to Galarian Slowbro. Medicham, so if you play this team and you face Slowbro in the lead, to be honest, I would Power Up Punch, I would Psychic, then go straight Power Up Punch and hope you can deny. If you can deny, you can be fine. If you don't deny, I don't think you'll be fine. But it's manageable because you can align the Electrode versus this thing later in the game. One of the best teams that I used, I call it Yashid's team, kind of. I'm someone known for running, used to be known for like running Galarian Slowbro. I like this Pokemon a lot, like the fact that you can use a neutral fast move in Love Cup, which is not counter, not lick, not confusion, not waterfall, was like kind of good, because this Pokemon up energy, you have to be aggressive on the swap and get energy. So I used to lead Lickitung like this way and have Slowbro as the bait to the Ariados in case they have Ariados, or Galarian Slowbro. So I lead Lickitung and I aggressively swap my Slowbro to bait out their poison / bug / confusion user. So, and then Medicham will sweep later in the game. Alola used to be tough. Galarian Slowbro, Kanto Slowbro in the back is also tough. But this team can manage everything. You have decent coverage, you have a solid bulk. The safety is A, the bulk is A, the coverage is A, consistency is B. But this is questionable because Love Cup is very limited. Like, there is only 10 Pokemon that people use. Smash King has like a different team this season, Love Cup. So he was using his level 50 Ladian. And he climbed to 3500 with Ladian last season. This team, I will be trying to, I don't know, feature it on this video. So whenever you get to this part of the video, you should be able to see the Smash King video, the video I featured on my channel, running this team. So basically, two stuff that are weak to Talonflame, you use one of them to bait out the Talonflame, you beat the Medicham in the back, kind of. And Ladian, as a level 50 Pokemon, perform as anti-fighter, anti-bug, because you have Aerial Ace, which one-hit KO everything. Moving into another team, I call it the BBML Anti-Charm version, made by Inadequance, aka I Hit Legend with Slowbro. So he was playing Slowbro, but he didn't play Medicham, he was playing Alola Mola instead. So Lickitung performed very well, but says everything except maybe Wigglytuff, but you're fine against Wigglytuff, you have two answers to it. Scrafty is kinda iffy, but you don't, to be honest, the only thing that's weak to Scrafty all here is Lickitung, everything else is fine. You don't care about it. Yeah, make sure to give him a follow at twitch.tv/inadequance and check his live stream. He always make like solid, interesting teams. Like teams, he can make teams like in 5 minutes and just like make them meta in like 1 hour. A team I also wanted to feature made by Scapo. He's one of the best battlers in the world. He was one of the first 5 to hit 3500 in the world. With this team, he was playing Slowbro Double Fighter. The team is weak to Talonflame in the back, so you always have to safe swap your Medicham to bait out the Talonflame from in the back, or the Charmer, and then Scrafty can sweep later. I will try to also put his video on this video, put his battles, and I featured them in my channel. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it. A double charm team was made by the greatest Avocado, the greatest double charm user, Agent Avocado. Alola Mola double charm. Yeah, very creative team. But the team, I think he used to play it 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Last Love Cup, not this one, the one before, which is 2 Loves Cup before. It's just double charm, 2 stuff that are bulky, and another one that just charm everything down. Moving to the Wholesome team, you know Wholesome, fighter, lick user, poison in the back, and he couldn't. So we started the meme that this is supposed to be his team, and he's weak to Toxicroak, but Toxicroak doesn't exist, by the way, in Love Cup, and he couldn't make a Gradient Slowbro because he doesn't grind, so he couldn't catch 30 poison Pokemons. Also, he doesn't grind, so he couldn't make an XL Lickitung. So I think he made a Licky. So let's make his team this way. 1 second. So technically, you know, this is supposed to be his team, 1, 2, 3. But he ended up with this team, 1, 2, 3, because he couldn't make those two. So he made it a cheaper version. To be honest, Ariados kind of performs sometimes better than Gradient Slowbro, sometimes worse. But yeah, make sure to give him a follow. He will be playing 2 of those 5 at least. 2 of those 5 at least. Another team. You kind of like, technically, almost 6 Pokemons, and everyone choose to run those. 3 of those 6 Pokemons, and then call it his team. Poor Frosty. Frosty is only known for running Lickitung, Nidoqueen, Scrafty. He literally only knows how to play this team. Nothing else. Believe me. Like, in Master League, he just tanked the 2100. And Great League, when he decided to run something that is not Nidoqueen, Lickitung, Scrafty, he lost to a Master League specialist. If you play Faction, you would know what does that mean. So the thing about this team, he still struggles to make this team work because, you know, he play like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Poison Pink. Slowbro doesn't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Poison Pink. He has to count to 9 or 7. 8 and 7. So yeah, good luck Frosty doing that. Moving into the anti-meta teams. And the first anti-meta team is by Frosty's captain, or Frosty's boss, Magic Mason. Well, Magic Mason always plays some interesting budget teams, and he always climbed in even XL leagues with no XLs. Like he climbed to page 1 in Ultra League Remix with some freaking Lapras Shadow Machamp team. Like the most XL league, which supposed to be like only XLs, and he managed to climb to page 1 with non-XLs. He made a very interesting team. Like I was looking at this team, triple bug, not just one, 3. But what do you do versus Talonflame? Well, one of the bugs beat Talonflame. Okay, what do you do versus Alola Mola? Well, if you have energy lead on Ariados, you can beat it with Ariados. Scolipede, soft lose, because Scolipede does a lot from the fast move. Coil Breaker to this team, I think Alola Mola is the toughest. And you can say Slowbro in the back is also tough. Yeah, so do you have some tap teams? Of course we do have tap teams. We have all the teams. We have meta teams, anti-meta teams, spicy teams, and Pepega friendly teams. Macargo double charm. See how creative? Just tap your phone. You don't need to do anything else. You even don't need to throw a charge move. Alola Mola, Lickitung, Chansey. Well, you need to tap the charge moves here, but you rely on your bulk. Aromatisse, Macargo, Chansey. You rely on the bulk. Medicham is tough for almost every team here except the double charm. Other than that, you should be fine. Love Cup, the problem with Love Cup is that literally there is only 10 Pokemon as you can see them here. Yeah, you can see more than 10, but no one's going to use Milotic, no one's going to use this except Cytochrome. This one might be Kilopink thing, because I know he has Triple Legacy Seeking. No one's going to play this, no one is going to play Chansey. I mean, yeah, Auburn is known for playing Chansey. But other than that, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the meta. 8. That's the meta. Those 8. Pick 3 and call it your team. And that's the end of the Love Cup, I think. Meta. If you have any question, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. And before I finish I would like to make a special thanks to Go Battle Log, PvPoke, Mish for helping me in designing those slides. And that's the end of the video. If you have any question, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. If you have any recommendation, also feel free to type it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to sub. If you like the video, make sure to like the video. And that's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Peace.